I'm just loading it up to make sure the music isn't overpowering and all that other kind of stuff. We'll be starting up here pretty
Okay.
soon.
Kansas City got quote unquote steamrolled.
They did too, and it's unfortunate.
That sucks.
Yeah, I'm not happy about it. Let's see. Sorry if this echoes for a minute. Okay, that's not so bad.
Okay, we're live.
Yeah, just to check for music and stuff. But yeah, I mean, I'm testing everything now, and we'll get everything started in a minute.
Yeah, should
Okay,
we
that's at its loudest,
do?
so that'll work.
Should we do like a bit of a?
Just a recap on what happened in the most recent. You know what I'm saying? Like just what
Yeah.
happened on the last time we sat down and played. Because I feel like the text in the video catch up is gonna. I'd like it to bring us to this point. Or at least get to the point of explaining why we're even down here in the first place.
Right.
And so then it'll
I just
stop. It'll
don't know.
stop there, and then we'll have episode by episode what's happening after that. So I'd like to just start here from maybe a recap on what we did last episode. You know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
we'll just carry on. But we
I
are live and everything's working fine. So just whenever we're ready, we can kick it off.
just so far the wrap up is only written to the end of like gaining control of the tavern. So Renar is still just a guy you guys found. Lowshanks doesn't exist yet. I mean, he's around, but he's not technically. But
Oof.
Roswin is in it. Roswin was with us for the tavern thing, so that works.
Yeah.
Okay, finally found what I was looking for this whole freaking time. Okay.
I guess should it be Dungeons and Dragons category or tabletop role playing games? Probably tabletop RPGs because that's the big one right now.
Is it? I thought it would be just D&D in general. Did that just come up? We built my cats a big cat tree, like right here, next to where I'm sitting.
You did what now? I'm sorry.
We built our cats a big old cat tree right here next to me in the living room, and Neptune just jumped up there and about biffed it off the top.
Oof. There we go.
Okay.
Alright. Oh. That's great. This is awesome. This is working out.
See if I can at least just bring it up so I can look at it. Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's pretty simple, you know, but it's got everything. Waterdeep. Oh my god, I spelled that so bad in the Discord chat.
What's solo.2?
That's like it's like Linktree. So you know, like Linktree has like you go to someone's Linktree and it's got their Facebook, their Instagram, all their links in one place. But Solo TO is like the really simplified version of that. It is so easy to use.
Oh. Okie dokie. Alright. I'm good when you guys are.
Okay. Yeah,
ready?
I'm getting physically ready now that I've gotten stream ready. I'm just busting out my books, but you can go ahead and run through the catch up now if you'd like.
Yeah. Will this be like saved as a VOD?
Yeah.
That way people can watch back. Okay, that's
cool.
And
then I'm also gonna download them like to my computer and everything, so we'll have backups and all that. So that's like the whole point is to have like now a chronicle like as we carry forward.
Yeah, we'll be able to post them to YouTube and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. All right. So starting off, I can hear a little bit of echo of myself.
Well, we're all on headphones. I don't think you should have an echo.
I don't know. That was weird. Okay.
It
was just when I talked really loud for a second, but
make sure that your phone's turned down too if you have like the stream pulled up or something.
Yeah, it is.
Awesome. Okay, cool. Well, we got all of our technical stuff. We did it.
So on our last session, the party went from after defeating an aboleth that had taken over the 4th layer of Undermountain. They had a party with a Kuatoa tribe that needed that thing gone, and even though they hadn't interacted with them before, the Kuatoas were about to attack, and the party kind of just interrupted them and ended up defeating the aboleth on their own. You had a quick party with a Sidorak, an arch wizard from 500 years ago, I think, 800 years ago. I don't remember exactly.
Yes.
And then that was where we started the last session. And then last session, we made our way down on our boat through the waters of Undermountain to the 5th layer, Wylo Wood. And as we entered Wylo Wood, there was signage posted up at the beginning of this forest, and it made everything suddenly look like we were just outside on a lazy river in the middle of an autumn forest. And it was cedar trees, and there were fish and bears and all the like, but you guys quickly noticed some things that were weird about it. Obviously, you guys knew where you just came from, and the fish in the water were cave fish that were blind. And so Rutabaga Lung, or Rudy, the wizard, decided to test. He flew up as high as he could on his broom, looked out into the trees that were around, and while some were real, some eventually hit basically a video game style invisible wall, which was the actual cave wall that you were inside of. You guys figured this out, and as you were looking around, Roswin used her abilities to speak with a bear that was near the river's edge, and he told you about Wylo Wood, and that there was an archdruid that lorded over Wylo Wood who was kind, and who would hurt anybody who harmed the creatures or the trees of this place. And then you guys gave him some food, and he said that he would guide you there. So he took you around where you interacted quickly with a will-o-wisp, had a very religious session between Lowshanks, Roswin, and Harold. And you guys were able to send the will-o-wisp's soul onward, get it over its regrets, while Rudy stole a wand from the grave without anybody noticing.
Incredible.
And then you guys made your way around the corner and on to what you found out was a much bigger place than you imagined. It's a few miles long. You saw the Archdruid's castle tree. It's a big stone weeping willow. And in the distance, you guys saw some smoke rising over the trees. You made your way up onto the marble roadways that go over the treetops here, and in doing so got attacked by some spiders and some spider hulk beasts, half spider, half like abomination mutants that tried to attack you. You guys made quick work of them, exploded them, did all the things, and then you made your way across this roadway. Well, while that was happening, Rudy did more investigating. He flew way up, and he was able to see that smoke, and getting a closer look through a spyglass, he was able to see there were people fighting over there, a dragon, some lady flying around, and two large, or it looked like 4 large dragon heads coming out of a small village that was on the cliffside. The rest of the party was able to make their way over to the Archdruid's castle, and they knocked on the door when a living wood version of Hallister named Hallatree came out and was like, "Oh, my mistress isn't here. She's over there. She's fighting." And then Rudy was able to come tell everybody what was going on. You guys all teleported into the town and began an exhaustive, extensive fight against 2 Tiamat spawn, which are multi-headed, wingless dragon kin. There was one with a white and a black head, and one with a red and a blue head. Mm-hmm. And they were accompanied by a corrupted paladin that you guys know, named Jerox, who had been taken by the big bad of our campaign, Rodeo, and corrupted in certain ways to... you guys haven't really talked to him or anything yet. You just fought him. But he seemed to be made out of lava and slimes, but still retained his paladin abilities. whenever he was stricken, he cut apart into multiple of these lava slimes, known as apocalypse slimes, and you guys had quite the battle against him.
Right,
That
and
went on.
for setting on him as well, like this was Harold's mentor. This is the guy that taught him how to be a paladin as a youth. So this was very important and critical character that we ran into, and was totally crazy fight. It was awesome.
Yeah. So we were able to slice through it was quite a fight. Lots of breath weapons going on. We had the Archdruid Wylo and the green dragon that lives on this floor. His name is Tiralai, helping us during the fight. Tiralai was almost completely killed. A lot of us got really close, but the two large dragonkin that's Tiamat spawns were taken down, and Jarox was taken pretty low and then polymorphed into a goldfish, and that is where we left off.
So, but he's currently a goldfish right now? Is that what we left off? I don't remember how we resolved this. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so yeah, Harold is still like basically Super Saiyan mode, like at least for like another like 45 seconds or something. I don't even 30 seconds.
I actually have one more thing to add. This
okay.
town, you guys don't know where it originally came from, but it was being used as a base for the drow that we had the House Ariander drow that we had a bunch of complications with. They helped during the fight, but their army was wiped out, and you guys saw some of their women and children running off into the forest, accompanied by awakened trees. That was also something that happened.
Right, yeah. Okay.
So, now we're in the city.
So we've got two sliced up dragons, though, next to us. Two sliced up Hydra dragons dead.
Two massive beasts. The city is mostly flat. The buildings are all torn apart. The dragons are laid on the ground. The red head has been completely cleaved off the body and is laying to the side, while the blue head's still connected to its dead body. They go down, and then on their actual like thick hide parts where their legs are is actually always black scales. So we see these just laying all over the place. In the middle is a little goldfish hopping around. What do you guys want to
do? Yeah,
so
Harold is going to come down and land near the goldfish, and he kind of, I mean, after all this time of fighting with everybody, he kind of understands, you know, that this is obviously Jarox that has been morphed with magic into a goldfish.
Right.
I'm assuming about this time we're converging on the goldfish. I mean, I don't know if he'll get to save again or whatever, but I assume since everything else is essentially cleared up in terms of danger, that we're gonna all kind of converge on this goldfish and kind of go, what do we do or whatever. Rudy is on his broom. This muscle wizard, this stacked wizard, is on his broomstick, and he's kind of floating down a little bit lower, and he's like, I can turn him back anytime. Just say the word.
Reynard's gonna stay a little high over everything, and because he's got dragon wings, and he is going to suggest, he's gonna go, you guys can do like a bunch of stuff. You and Roswin, you guys can make like stuff, right? You could make like a circle or whatever. Maybe we should put him in something.
Oh my gosh, yes, that's so smart. Jesus, who just said that?
Renar.
They're so smart.
Yeah, there's a first time for everything.
Oh my god, that was awesome. That's what we're doing. Hold on a second. I got a big old list of spells here. I got something for you. Okay. All right. I don't have it prepared.
Is Harold holding the goldfish? Oh no. Is Harold holding the goldfish?
Well, I mean, I'm assuming as everybody is converging, yeah, he's walking over, and he's not, I mean, he would at this point probably be bending over to pick it up, yeah. Yeah, I'd say yeah. He'd probably try to scoop him up. Fuck it.
Make a grapple check on the goldfish.
Really? I will. Okay, yeah.
Contested athletics.
Oh no.
Yeah, you probably win.
Well, it's a 13, so I don't know. I rolled a 3.
Plus your athletics.
Plus 10, so 13.
Yeah, you got a 10, and he's a goldfish. So you grab the goldfish.
Slippery little fucker. No, but okay. Yeah, I don't have anything prepped here.
Okay, I have Force Cage. Roswin does.
Ooh, okay.
That could work.
It's immobile, invisible, cube-shaped prison composed of magical force.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Harold is holding the goldfish and everything. And you know, I'm assuming you're kind of explaining that you can put a cage around him so that we can interrogate him or whatsoever. And he says, he steps back with the goldfish away from everyone else, and he looks at Rosalind and he says, "Go ahead and do it."
Lowshanks is going to go. Wait. Before we do that, are we sure that that's going to actually hold him? Though he was like made out of jelly.
Well, I mean, that's a.
Is it like a cage with like bars?
No, it can be a solid magical force. Like...
Yeah, it's a.
Well, that'll probably work. Then.
It's magic as fuck.
Okay.
That's Rudy there.
All right, go ahead with what you guys want to do then.
So Harold is holding the goldfish and awaiting a force cage.
Do I need to roll for it?
I think
No,
you
you
can
just cast it on the goldfish. Yeah, it just appears. If I remember correctly, force cage is an hour.
Yeah, and it should It should be a big enough area for Harold and him to stand comfortably in. It's a big box. This is a
inside it?
Yeah. This is a 7th level spell. I want him and Harold alone in it.
Okay.
That was kind of my thinking here.
Sure. Force cage. Ooh, golly, yeah, that's a high level spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, lasts an hour. It's 20 feet on a side. Can be up to 20 feet on a side, so it can be huge if you wanted to. You can you guys can lock up like giant devils and stuff with this spell.
Yeah, no, make it as big as it can be, but just Harold and the goldfish within it.
Okay, so Renar and Lowshanks are going to back up. Wilo seems to be tending to the dragon while you guys do this.
I'd like Lorelei to perhaps make a stealth check to try to jump in it before the spell goes off without Harold noticing.
Okay, make a stealth check.
I don't want him to know.
Yeah. Make a stealth check, and then it'll be against his passive perception because he's not actively trying to perceive if she's in it or not.
Good, because he's terrible. His passive perception is 12. Well, do I even need to roll? I have a plus 15 in stealth.
Oh no, then yeah, you just
it's a 30.
Okay, so Rosalind,
God, hold on a moment. We should probably explain that this is a level 14 campaign, so people don't think that we're playing with like ridiculously powerful characters at low level. No, there are level 14 and 15 characters with lots of magic items and a high magic campaign. This is big deal. This is big top
except
dogs.
for Ro. Ro is what, level 8 right now?
Yeah, what level's Ro, baby?
I think he's level 9.
Oh, okay. Level 9. Oh, after this, we're gonna settle EXP before the next game.
Yeah. We can run through the talking and stuff first if you'd like, just to have it done, but we'll do the boring stuff out of it. Yeah,
and just so everybody knows, Ro, the reason he's a lower level is because he was added to the party through the Deck of Many Things night card, and so it specifically says that he has to start as a level 4 fighter whenever we got him, if I remember correctly. So he's been leveling up with the party as we go, but he is a little lower than them.
Yeah, and he's blasting through XP. It'll be a matter of time, honestly. I mean, it doesn't take long to catch him up. And so, but yeah, I just wanted to make that clear before we carried on so that it's not like, with plus 15 to stealth, I don't even know what level these guys are. This is a level 14 campaign. We've
Yeah.
been playing this since like what did we start, level 3? Did we start at level 3 or level 1? I don't even remember.
Uh,
It's been
golly,
so
did we-
long.
I think. Did we start level 3 for this one? No, we started level 1 for this one, I think, because Avernus we started level 3.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think. I don't know. I know we started with a low grade magic item at the very start.
Yeah. But okay. So anyway, what's going on again?
Roswell casts Force Cage.
That's
and
right.
It's invisible, right? You can't see it.
I mean, it's like a video game force field.
Yeah.
You know?
Force field.
When I hit it, you can probably see it.
Okay. So Force field erupts. It's 20 feet on each side. Harold and the goldfish are in the middle of it, and Lorelei ended up in like the corner of it.
Okay, cool. So, Rudy is going to dispel his polymorph.
Okay.
Just as as he notices Harold kind of toss the goldfish to, do 1 damage to it, he dispels the polymorph.
Okay. And the goldfish suddenly disappears in a cloud of smoke, and raising out of that body is the dark armor glowing underneath with like lava streams, pure black body, big fire beard version of Jerox, who still has his sword and is not happy. So do you want to try and talk, or are you about to roll initiative? Because he really is not happy with you right now.
Well, okay, so Harold, I'm assuming, is he still under the effects of this most recent fight? Because I'm gonna base everything that I do on that. He was hasted. He had foresight from the druid. He
does still have foresight. Foresight is for 8 hours.
Oh, jeez, that's nuts.
Yeah. So
he had channel divinity and his oh my gosh, dude, his radiant soul. He's got wings and shit.
yeah.
If this is peak Herald moment, I want to talk epically. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Yes, you are still fully buffed. The
Bet.
fight literally just ended.
But okay. So, yeah, Harold is just like, Jerox, my mentor, my friend, please listen to me. You have been swayed to the wrong path. You have been deceived. This creature looks to destroy our world, not to seek justice. Please join us and a charisma 20 way of saying please don't be evil anymore.
He looks pretty pissed off. Go ahead and roll a persuasion check to see if you can get him to listen to you talk.
Okay. So by the way, and I want to know, since he was Order of the Gauntlet, they worship Torm, Tyr, and Helm, and he is a big Helm guy. Does that mean, is he in any way also a follower of Torm due to being in that church?
So, and Harold would know this, the way that the church works is that Tyr was originally the justice god.
Yeah.
And Tyr went through a lot of troubles throughout the millennia, had his hand cut off by the Chaos Dog, and eventually, I don't remember exactly what happened, but he had to give up his position and God die, basically.
Right.
And in doing that, he gave all of his justice, domain to Torm.
Okay.
And so Torm is the big justice guy now, and Tyr was recreated as one of his underlings. Basically, he's the same guy in memory and stuff, but he just doesn't have all the same power. Helm is friends with them and good with them, and he has a lot of the same domains as them. He's not as strong as Torm or as Tyr when he was Tyr, but they just get associated because they are justice gods. I don't think they're exactly under the same group.
Or oath or anything like that. That makes sense. Okay, no,
Yeah.
I was just checking because I have a lot of abilities that affect people who follow or respect Torm, and things like that. And so I'm just digging through all my abilities,
He definitely respects Torm.
Right. Okay, but not enough for a big boon.
He just doesn't follow Torm.
Right.
Because Helm is true neutral. Tyr and Torm are
lawful good.
He's lawful neutral. They're lawful good.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and roll this persuasion check then.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a 15 with a plus 10 in persuasion. 25.
25. Okay. I'm gonna let's say -8. Okay, so he puts his sword down. Like he's no longer in like an attacking position. Right, it looks like he's gonna listen to you. Okay. You hear his voice come out, and it sounds familiar to you. It's the deep, rustic, dwarven voice that he had, but there's like the kindling, like embers of flame in his voice as he speaks. And he says, "I've seen the light. Herald, you don't understand what's happening right now. This is the only true way to justice."
Harold, with his foresight, would have already known that he was going to say that. So, and he says something that he would have thought of 20 minutes ago. Shit, you are misled. You have not seen the light. Look at me. I am glowing in light. I am sent. I am the word of Torm himself, and we are calling out to you as brothers underneath the same temple. Please return to us and fight along our side. We are the truth. I don't know. He
responds with, "I understand, Harold. I've known you since you were a boy, but the gods, they don't even understand. There's a mass oppression going on. It's beyond them. It's not Torm and Harold and Jerox. It's not about us. It's about the gate. It's breaking us off from everyone. We're segregated from our own gods. They used to walk beside us, and now they're gone."
And you will know as well as I do that it was kind of my fault. It was my mistake that the divine gate has been broken. You know that I've played a part just in all of this, but it's time for me to basically clean up the mess that I've made. We tore reality with a deck, a magical artifact that allowed me to speak to my father and walk side by side with him for a moment, and that broke a lot of things. It was my fault. This is not Rodeo's dealings. He's deceiving you in some way. I want him to try. He's trying to talk to him. I'd like to try to cast Remove Curse, and put a hand on his shoulder as he's kind of. I'm just trying to talk to him to keep him occupied long enough to cast this.
Okay.
And just try to uncloud his mind.
Roll another persuasion for me.
Okay.
Just to see if he stands still long enough for it.
Okay.
Or he doesn't jump back from you.
Listen, foresight gives me advantage on everything, doesn't it? Literally, it's checks and stuff too. I'm pretty sure.
Oh wait, it was open right here.
It was a big one.
Yeah, I can open it on this. You touch one creature, they have advantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws. Yes, so you have advantage on everything, and everybody has disadvantage to attack you.
This is crazy. You can see the future. What a way to record. Oh my god, sorry. What a way to record our first episode is with the just high powered full tank balls to the wall Herald.
She's an archdruid who is getting fucked up by dragons. She sees this guy who's the son of a god, and she's like, "All right, here's my bomb. This is the only bomb I have. Here you go."
Oh man, that was awesome. It's so crazy. All right, I'm rolling this now. Oh man, I'm so glad because it was a 1 and a 12. And so the 12 is plus 10 at 22.
Okay. So I'm rolling a thing. So for now, he pulls back and he doesn't seem to let you touch him. He steps back a little bit. I won't say that you used the spell because you didn't touch him.
Okay.
But you haven't gotten him like calm enough yet.
Okay. Shit.
He's got a thing that I'm using for this.
Okay, gotcha.
So he goes, didn't it feel good to walk beside your father for once? Someone you didn't even get to know? You were just a baby in the church, and then you were given this gift. You may have broken the gate, but that was what they needed. You don't understand. It's not about Rodeo. He's just one of the pieces that's being used by the gods. There are other gods banding together to break the seal open so we don't have to deal with this anymore.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that's bad. Okay, Lorelei, her being in here right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, I would just like her to be, if at all possible, I don't know what is within this cube with us, if it's just an open dirt plot or something, but I don't know. She just mostly wants to stay out of Harold's sight. So
Teleport into a shadow.
oh my god, yeah. Shadow step, yes. I want to shadow step into his shadow for sure. Just right behind him.
Since you're so close, roll stealth and perception.
Okay, that makes sense. Let's do that. Here's a stealth.
Stealth for Lorelei.
Stealth.
Perception for Harold.
Stealth was pretty bad. That's a 19. Which I mean for Lorelei is bad. And let's get a perception. This is gonna be. He's definitely gonna know she's away. No, a 17 in perception.
Oh, okay.
Well,
he kind of like feels it a little bit, and you like look over your shoulder as you're talking, but you don't see her.
Right. Oh, he would have advantage on that, by the way.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right.
Oh no, it's a 16 plus 7. He definitely knows she's there.
Okay, well yeah, he knows she's there then.
So okay, if he does, then I'd like it if in his foresight he sees that she's gonna go around behind Jerox and try to like head hold him and like clinch him, you know what I mean, and like grapple him basically, so that he can remove curse and do what he's got to do. He sees that and knows about it, I would assume, just in his foresight. That's because that's what I was planning to do. So
okay. I need to roll for Jerox actually, see if he noticed. It's wisdom for perception, right?
Yeah.
He got a 17, so he was very close. He does not know that Lorelei is there.
Okay. Balls. Yeah, so Harold, continuing his conversation, will say, it was an amazing feeling walking with my father and speaking with him and getting to meet him, but their way of life is too much for humanity. There's a reason why they were separated from us, and I'd do anything to spend more time with my father, but there's a time and a place for that, and it's after this life.
As you say that, your foresight shows you two things. Two possible universes.
Okay.
I'll have you roll persuasion to see which one happens.
Okay.
One, he stops moving. He's on like kind of a tirade right now. He's moving around. He's talking with his hands and stuff.
Yeah.
One, stops moving. The other one, he plants his hand on the ground and dispels the force cage.
Shit, okay.
Roll persuasion with advantage. And
Okay.
this is going to be higher.
Okay, here we go. Oh, that's not bueno. Let me look. It's a 19 is my highest one.
Team minus 3. Bam. Bam. You hit it exactly with the minus.
Oof.
So, he like straightens up. and he seems to not be moving. And he goes, I'm just, I just think it would be better if AO had never stepped in, and you have the time to reach in and grab him.
I'm definitely gonna do that remove curse, but hold on. Remind me, AO, who is that?
The god of gods.
Fuck me, that's right. I'm an idiot. What? When did he step in? Do I know anything about this? Does this surprise me when I hear it? Like,
Harold is roll religion actually.
yeah, I'd like to do that real quick. I hate to have this like, let's freeze time and do a check real quick, but I'm so curious.
Harold would know who AO is. I don't know if he would know what he's talking about.
Okay,
exactly.
I rolled a 6 plus 5, 11.
You get to roll with advantage still.
Oh, that's right. Oh my god. A 17 plus 5, 22. That's much better. Thank goodness.
Yeah. Okay, so Harold is a learned religious type. He knows because it didn't happen too long ago. After the time of troubles, which happened because of Mystra dying and the original Mystra, and the veil got destroyed, and it caused the spell plague.
Mm-hmm.
That when they resolved all that, they created the Divine Gate, basically. I would just say that Harold understands the entire story of how the Divine Gate got created. If you want to look that up in your own time, it's not super important. It's just important that you know AO created the Divine Gate.
Yeah, bet. Okay.
And he's also the one who chooses if somebody becomes a god or not.
Right. Okay.
He can also take away God's powers if he feels like it.
So if AO hadn't gotten involved, but if he made the Divine Gate, oh my god, that fucks me up. So have we had any clues up until now that AO was involved at all, meta?
No, you kind of feel like he's talking about the Divine Gate itself.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
But you haven't heard that much about AO. People don't usually hear what AO's doing. Nobody really worships AO.
Yeah.
So you don't really know. But as far as like this, say that again.
Can Roswin hear any of this conversation?
Yeah, you guys are just standing right outside. You can hear all of this.
Okay, she's super curious about it. Just saying.
Okay. You can roll religion for me too to know how much you understand about it. Actually, you get advantage because you follow the magic goddess Mystra.
Yeah, boy.
What was it?
Oh, I don't know. I just said yeah, boy, because it was like, it's hype.
Yeah. So you would definitely know like about the god of murder that I can't remember the name of right now, killing Mystra and causing the spell plague and all that. But what was your roll? 13. So you know who AO is, and you know that he created the Divine Gate, but you don't know like the whole story. If you like Harold understands that whole thing because probably he wanted to know why he couldn't contact his father, so he did a lot of research directly into why the Divine Gate's there. Roswin just knows like why the spell plague happened, which eventually led to the Divine Gate, but you don't know how it works or like exactly all those things. Speaking of, only Roswin, make me a perception check.
Roswin. Nice.
Yeah.
No fucking way.
Oh, cool. Okay, so, and Rudy is near you. Rudy notices Roswin, like, double take something out of the corner of her eye, and he looks in the direction she's looking, and he does not see anything. But Roswin, you see across the town on one of the still intact walls, there's some glowing blue writing. You'll have to walk over there, so we're going to finish the Xerox thing, and then I will get to you if you want to head that way. Because it's like on the other side of the town.
So you could take Rudy with you, too, if you needed to. Felt the need.
Yeah, you can be like, hey, I see this thing.
But, yeah. Big J Rizzy. Okay. I'm hitting that motherfucker. Let me see what spell slot I got real quick. Yeah, so I'm gonna blast this motherfucker out with a with a remove curse here.
Okay, just level 3?
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a roll with either Arcana or Religion, whichever one's higher.
Okay. Well, it's definitely motherfucking religion. Definitely religion.
I just wanted to make sure.
Oof, here we go. Come on, my dude. Come on. Let's go. Okay. That's a 16 plus 5. 21.
Perfect. Okay. You feel your Torm Gauntlet lights up, and you touch him with it, and you're able to transfer the light of Torm directly into him, touching his mortal soul that you know is filled with justice and his own love for his god.
Yeah.
In this, you feel like a lock breaking,
Yeah.
and you can feel that his soul is there, and he, like, half of him starts to form, and it seems like it's slowly taking effect, like the lava is kind of melting away off of him.
Yeah.
But the way that happens, you can kind of tell intuitively that this won't be like an immediate thing, but that it's started to take course. And
Okay.
You can tell that there's a contract in place. And that's why it's a little harder to just immediately remove the curse.
Fucking tits.
Yeah.
Can I dispel the magic? Can I dispel the force cage and try to dispel magic on him at 7th level?
I don't know. If it's a contract, I don't know.
It
That's
won't
gonna
work.
suck.
It's definitely something powerful, but you were able to just crack it. So,
Okay.
like, he seems to be coming out of it bit by bit. He's like,
I'm also hasted, so if I can, I have an ability called Cleansing Touch that takes an action. It is a high-level devotion paladin skill. End spell on you or a creature you touch.
oh, okay.
So if it's any kind of arcane or spell, you know what I mean? Spell, it just says spell specifically, so if it's anything like that, maybe that will help as well. I just want to add that to the fire here, you know?
You can go ahead and use that.
It just is. It's just action end spell. It's not even a roll.
Okay, so you use this, and with intuitively again, you feel like there's another like click.
Okay, cool.
And it seems to be going a little faster. But like, if you guys remember when we did the shopkeepers that had been cursed and stuff like that,
Yeah,
how
yeah.
the remove curse was like immediate, but they passed out.
Right.
He does pass out right here, as this like thing starts to, like, it's like the goop is like melting off of him and then disappearing into black ash, kind of like how the devil bodies do whenever you guys kill them.
Oh, okay.
Can I use
And
restoration on him, please?
sure. But he's passed out. He's like in Harold's arms now.
Oh,
and then you dispel the force cage, and you walk up, and you can go ahead and use Greater Restoration. So go ahead and mark that off. We should have spell components for that because it's like 300 and whatever, but we're like super rich, so it's fine.
Yeah, we're fucking banging rich. And we are also about to go to town to refill too. That was like a big thing. We were going to go back. Our plan was last episode to kind of head to the Archdruid lady's house after the resolution of everything, resolve things with her, and then maybe teleport her and us back to the tavern for a night of rest and getting back into seeing our friends again for a little bit and things like that. And break from the Underdark for a moment before we continue and hop back in and delve through it again.
Yep. Okay, so you cast Greater Restoration on him, and Roswin, you, inside of your like core where your magic comes from, intuitively feel like this clicking sensation, and the liquid of the lava-y stuff that was his body seems to completely come off of him, and it burns up into ash, and he is about 3 feet shorter than he was as he was covered in the lava and stuff like that because he's a dwarf. It had made him like way taller.
Yeah.
But he's completely knocked out and he doesn't seem to be covered in it anymore. And so
Harold's like holding him in his arms. He's like almost like cradling him a bit, but kind of with as much dignity as you can give a male, dwarf.
Yeah. So he's just knocked. His sword falls off of his back, and it cracks and breaks.
Oh man.
It was a large, great sword. It seems like to Harold, it seems like the one that he used to have, but it was corrupted in some way. When it falls off, it breaks. So you have him. He doesn't seem to be able to come back right now. He's like healing, basically. And then Wilo and the dragon are like heading in your guys' direction. Okay. And then Roswin, I assume like you were gonna. Do you want to go to the text now, or do you want to talk with Wilo and them, and then do the text when you guys like head to the house?
We can heal him up somewhere safe.
Okay.
He's asking about the text, baby.
The blue text. Do you want to do the blue text thing now, or do you want to talk to the Archdruid lady first?
The blue glowing text that you saw away from everything.
That you were gonna walk up to?
That's wild.
Oh my gosh,
yeah. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yes. You're good, but you just went and did greater restoration on him, so I didn't know if you wanted to like stay here and talk through Roslyn, or just have Ro talk through to the Archdruid, or what, or you wanted to do the blue text first, or which way you wanted to do it.
We can go together. I mean, me and Rudy.
Yeah, all right, we can do that.
Say again? It kind of cut out on me.
Rudy and Roslyn will bust off and go over to that text.
Okay. So Rudy, you look in the direction that Roslyn's leading you, and you do not see anything.
Okay, I don't see any glowing text. Oh man.
No, you do not. So you guys head over, and it's like the piece of what used to be like the church that was in the town. You guys saw it. No, I guess the church was where you landed. It was like a town hall or something near the middle of town. So it's a little bit away from where you guys were, but it's like the last standing wall. There's like a dragon head crashed through the side and stuff like that. Like, it's messed up. And Roswin, as you get closer, you see it's like graffiti on the side of this wall, this blue glowing text.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Detect Magic. Rudy is as she's inspecting it. So it's a ritual, so it's gonna take a couple minutes. So as she's, I just wanted to state it now as she starts to investigate it and stuff, because she can see it.
Is it in Common, Celestial, Infernal, or Deep Speech?
It is in. It kind of like shifts between Common and Celestial. Since you can read both, it's not a problem. But it reads, "My champion, the city of doors is in peril. The ley lines that protect the realms are breaking down.
Oh fuck.
The gate is cracked, as you know, but also the glass sphere. The city of doors is in peril, and I need your help. You're already on the right path, but I'm giving you a direction. This is all I can do."
Oh shit.
And you inherently get this feeling as your heretic symbol shifts to the magic circle symbol of Mistra. This seems to be a direct communication from your god.
Oh.
And Rudy, as you cast Detect Magic, you can detect some sort of celestial magic, but you can't see it,
right.
You don't, none of that.
I tell everything it says to Rudy and ask him what he,
oh my god.
Okay.
Rudy is like shaking at the mention of Mistra, knowing that she's the god of magic and he is a big magic studier. And he's like, it just seems like I'm gonna keep adventuring with you for a good long while. I'm gonna learn so much from you. I'm so excited.
So both of you can make religion or arcana checks. This is going to be very hard to understand what she's talking about, because these are not things that normal people know about.
Oh god. Okay, you said either arcana or religion?
Right.
Let me look at all my stuff here. Neither of those are all that great. Oh,
You might
shit.
just not know yet what she's talking about.
This is excellent.
I got an 18 on my roll.
Oh, I got a 17 plus 10. 27.
Was that with your pluses?
Yeah,
Roswell?
that's...
Yeah,
Oh,
got it.
my bad.
Okay. So, Roswin, you know... I took a bite of beef jerky. Roswin, you know what the Divine Gate is, of course. And you know that it's cracked. You guys have been working on that. You know that's kind of what Rodeo was after. The City of Doors sounds familiar. With an 18, it just sounds familiar. You know, you've heard about it, and that it's on an outer plane. That's as far as you know. And I'm sure Rudy will give you some context here. Rudy, you know that the City of Doors is on the outer plane Outland.
Outland.
And that it is the hub on between the multiverses. You've never been there.
Right.
You don't know anybody who's ever been there, but you know about it through arcane text.
Rudy's
You don't know.
massive form and his long gray wizard beard that drags the ground from his 8-foot tall body. He pats Roswin's head and explains all that to her. Pat.
The crystal sphere, you guys have no idea what she's talking about.
Oh shit. I don't know anything about that crystal sphere, but it's the hub of worlds and stuff.
Yeah. And you don't know anything else about it.
Okay.
Just that you know that it's the hub of worlds. It's called the City of Doors because of that, and it's on Outland.
Okay. It's in Outland or on Outland? Is Outland a place?
Outland is like the same as like the Nine Hells. It's another outer plane.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, well, shit. Great. Yeah. So I explained that, dude. You just got a message from your god.
Yeah, and as you guys are sitting there talking about it, when you look back, it's gone.
It was never there for me. That's so crazy.
Okay, and while you guys are deciphering that and you're doing your ritual and all that, okay, you're fine with playing with that. The rest of the squad is over, and Wilo walks up with this massive adult green dragon that was just helping you in this fight. And now that you get a closer look at it, you see that was in fact a sword stuck directly into its cranium.
Oh.
Right in its forehead, there's an emerald sword sticking out that is encrusted all over with rare, precious jewels. And it is slammed through its skull and stuck. And Renar is like, he's like whispering to Harold, like, man, I know that thing just helped us, but fucking chromatic dragons are not cool, man. They're evil as hell.
Harold carrying a small dwarven man. We'll look at Renar and go, I mean, what is the deal with this sword? Is it a chromatic dragon related sword? Is that what he's saying?
No, he's just saying that green dragons, like dragons that aren't metallic, are bad.
Yeah. Okay. Well, they stand as no challenge to heroes like us, Renar. Come now.
I mean, yeah, okay. I'm just saying. And so Wilo and this dragon walk up, and she goes, "Oh my God! Thank you all so much. That was crazy. I've my hundreds of years down here, I've never seen anything like that. Some fucking portals just opened up, and those things dropped out of it.
Your name is Wilo, correct?
Yes, you read my sign?
I can see into the future when you tell me your name, so I know what your name is.
That dude's messing with my bag of beef jerky. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that spell. I'm glad it helped.
Yeah, it helped in the talking scenes after the fight. Because I forgot about it the whole fight.
No,
anyway.
She's like, oh. Anyway, she's like, I've never had people come through and have something like this happen, so usually I can take care of shit on my own. You guys want tea? We can like talk some stuff out.
Do you have a place to rest for my friend here? He will need some time.
Oh man, I was just looking at that and he was like super duper cursed. He can definitely rest at my house, but you might want to like get him to a holy place like as soon as possible.
His curse will be lifted. There is no issue there. You know who I am then.
Yeah, we talked a little bit before, and I can read your energies. You're giving off some strong solar plexus chakra energy here. I'm gonna guess you're celestial born. Torm, right? That's what you said. Sorry, there was a lot of like dragon fire going on.
Yes, I am the direct son of Torm. Here sent on a holy mission. Now, we need a place to rest for a moment while we regroup a bit, and I would like to continue talking with you further about your domain here.
Come on, let's go. You saw the tree? Go back to the big stone tree.
Harold is just going to hop on the light mirror and just he's gone.
she like holds her like ear like she's talking through like a Bluetooth, and she's like, "Okay, Hallatree's working on some tea when we get there." And oh, he's gone. All right, the rest of you, come on. And as you guys start walking, the green dragon is just gonna follow along, and Renar's like, "Hey, what's up with the green dragon, man? Like, chromatic dragons aren't great. I'm a big dragon person myself, and I have not gotten along with any not metal dragons I've found." And Tirilai, the green dragon, turns back and goes, "Ha! I'm no green dragon. You're crazy. I'm a sword."
Oh shit. Rudy.
Wilo just looks at Renar and is like, "Yeah, he's a sword."
So, okay, is the sword just stuck in something? Is it moving or anything? Like, is it like
it is
animate?
Stuck, like in his brain. It's just stuck there. It's not moving. It's like in his forehead, and his like scales have grown around it. Like it's been there a long time.
Oh, so the sword is controlling the dragon body. That's
you would.
I'm just spitballing here, but that's crazy. Does Rudy see this? Is he here at this point?
I would say you guys probably caught up.
Okay.
You see everybody moving off. You run up.
Lorelei is mad impressed with this sword and very interested in it. Just to add a little bit of her perspective, because she's the silent ninja type. She doesn't speak much, but she likes that sword. That's cool. That's a cool sword.
Yeah. How long does Detect Magic last again? Is it 10 minutes?
Yeah, it's 10 minutes.
On the sword, it is definitely magical. It's enchantment magic, and it's powerful.
Fuck.
It's fucking weird and great.
It's so cool. Well met, sword. Oh wait, Harold's not there. He already fucking left. Rudy.
He's your spokesperson.
Yeah. Yep. Anyway, Rudy is like that. That is awesome. Wow, you're a sword and you control that dragon, huh? That's like your newfound body. Or I guess, you've had it for a while, but it's not your, like, OG one.
Yes, I was something a while ago, and now I'm a sword, and now I have a dragon. I think you see how it works.
It's just really cool. So if you remove the sword, does the dragon stop working?
You do not, both him and Wilo turn to you and go, "Do not remove me from the dragon."
I would never!
Valdemar is a plague onto this world. You do not want Valdemar back.
Is it like a...
That's the dragon.
I gotta know. It's the dragon. Oh, and so if you pulled the sword out, the dragon would relive. Oh, yeah. God. It's so cool. Okay, I'm wasting time. Let's go back. And he flies on his broom to the tower. Okay,
so you guys all make the short trek across the cliffside over to the big stone weeping willow castle on the cliffside. And as you head into the main entrance, everybody kind of looks up, and you see that on the tips of the tree branches all around, there are tons of giant bats, like 20 of them.
Okay. 20
And
giant bats. I don't like that.
yeah, and so she leads you inside, and you see her like every once in a while, like she's like doing the Bluetooth thing, and you reckon she's probably talking to something that she controls. Like you saw the awakened trees earlier, and you saw Halatry and all that, and you know that the Drow Society's kind of destroyed right now. So you think she's like talking to somebody, but she leads you inside, and the the wooden carved body of Halatry walks up to you, once again surprising you at how extremely perfect a likeness to Halistar it is. And he very politely goes, "Yes, the tea is ready in the throne room. I have set up some extra sitting." Yeah. And so as you guys enter into this place, you enter into the main throne room. You see in the very far back, there is, the whole ground, for one, is covered in dead leaves, twigs, a little grass, all over. It doesn't have like a normal floor. It's a 20-foot high ceiling with stone pillars that carved to look like trees inside of this tree holding up the roof. And there's Halatry there. The dragon makes its way inside, kind of barely fitting off to the side, and a black beast that's like a wildcat looking thing with two tails coming up that have like spiked ends on them comes up and starts like nuzzling against Wylo's leg as she walks up to her throne, which is a massive yellow crystal stone throne. It's like a giant crystal that was carved into a throne.
Okay.
And then there are like some like normal chairs that he brought down and like made a little circle around her throne for you guys to sit at.
So Harold, at this point, since he has foresight, he probably already knew where to lay Jerox to rest safely in this place, and has, like, in a blur of light, returned to the party as his haste and his radiant soul and everything wears off, and he's hit with a point of exhaustion.
Yep.
And he's just like, whoa, oh, that was a lot.
And, so we all sit down. The green dragon seems to draw something in the air with its claw, and it morphs into a thin, tall, green-cloaked high elf with a dagger stuck in his head.
Okay.
And Wylo is a moon elf, if I didn't say that before.
Oh, that's cool.
So he comes and sits with you guys, and then Halatry brings out a large tea and a bunch of sandwiches and stuff, and then you guys have the floor to talk. If you want to ask any questions or anything like that, go ahead.
Rudy is just enamored with this duo. In terms of like arcana and the way magic works and how much he studies magic and the branching like schools of magic that he studies, and living with Roswin and being able to move into, for the first time, written divine spells and scribe those into wizard spells and stuff. He is like enamored with these two magically, and he is just like, he's wanting to chat. So he's going to like turn off the dwarven stuff. Isn't there like, is it like an activated thing? I'd like it if he could just not be a massive meat muscle man and be able to be serious in conversation. But if he's going to be a massive meat muscle man, I'll play that too, because honestly, it's great.
If he takes the belt off and deattunes from it, he loses his beard, and his attack goes back down. Or strength, I mean. But that's it. No, it's not the belt, it's the hammer. No,
They
Oh,
they both,
right.
yeah, it's both of them. I don't want to detune. Fuck that. Too much. Let's just leave him a massive meat muscle wizard. It's funnier and whatever.
Yeah.
And he's got the beard that is just like he's practically tripping over. Um, he goes, your magic is intriguing. I'm quite a studier of magic myself. And he pulls out his like phone book, looking ass fucking spell book, and it's
Yeah.
like and it's thick. And he's like, I have studied for a long, long time. I have been working with as many great people. These people are amazing. We should talk magic sometime.
Oh, I mean, this is Wilo. My magic specifically comes from the natural forces of the universe and like, you know, the vibes.
Yeah,
You get
yeah,
me?
yeah. Okay.
And so I don't really like have anything for you to like read or anything, but magic's cool. I I could show you some stuff.
Lorelei is also she was hasted, so she's exhausted now as well.
Ooh, yeah.
Just for
Twins
note.
haste.
Yeah. But Harold will chime in and go, what? Let me ask you, why are you this domain's like leader? How did you come to be here and run this place? Why have you never left? I don't know. What's up with you? Tell me a little bit about yourself. Tristan?
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh my god, okay, yeah, I
She's
got
a
it.
little, she seems a little about it,
Okay.
about talking about herself, but
So
she could be persuaded if you guys just saved her life.
I have disadvantage because of exhaustion, but advantage because of foresight.
Yeah, so normal roll.
But I'm gonna have Rudy cast guidance on Harold
Okay.
because he can do that now, at least.
Yeah.
So I rolled a 10 with a 4 on the D4, so a 14 plus 10 persuasion, 24.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, you guys seem cool. You didn't destroy my forest or anything, and you helped me kill those dragons. So yeah, all right. So man, long story. It's been a while. Me and I used to be in love with this guy. I used to live in the woods, big druid there. I've been doing this a long time. Met this wizard named Yenark. Real hot, real stupid. He was one of Hallister's apprentices, and he wanted to move down into Underground to be closer to his master. So we moved down here, built it up a little bit, and as a present, Hallister used a few wish spells to create this forest for me. And because I missed the topside so much, well, me and Yenark, we were together not very long before we moved in together, and didn't really work. There was just some. It just got weird. I don't know. It's like his whole personality just changed one day. So had to kill him, and out of guilt, and because Hallister's helped me a whole lot, I just stayed down here. Been living here a while. Lots of stuff's happened, but I can make it a different season if you guys want. It doesn't have to be autumn.
Autumn is beautiful. What we have the ability to leave at any time we want and return to the material plane, the
Top side.
ground floor, top side. Yeah, there we go, top side. And so I just I just didn't know you seem powerful as well. I didn't know if you just had the ability to leave and just didn't. Or what? I'm sorry. I was just curious,
Walk back to the top and be fine. I just feel weird. It's been a few hundred years. I don't know. Stuff's probably all different, weird up there. And I got all these things that depend on me down here now. It's just one of them things. It's just my place now.
Very well. So we do need to make our way to the next level of the Underdark. And do you know anything about the levels past yours?
things. There's actually some weird stuff been going on. I could give you, let me tell you what I know. First of all, the next passage down usually would go down to the level called Madgath's Castle.
Okay.
And for there's a bunch of stone giants down there, and one of Halaster's apprentices lives down there. I've never been down there. Seems weird. I don't know. There's some weird magic at play down there. But in a few weeks ago, this tunnel, just over, she kind of points in a direction, just over there behind my house a little bit. Some Umber Hulks came up out of the ground, and they quickly, there's sunlight up here, so they went back down into the cave they came out of, but they dug a hole, and it seems like it's to a place that nobody's been to before. I don't know. It's like a lost level. It is definitely lower than this place. It doesn't seem to be as low as Madgath's Castle, and I don't know if it connects to anywhere else. There's just this one tunnel that leads down there, and then a week after that, this Duragar troop, which are under dark dwarfs, or Duragar. These Duragar troop and their shield dwarf leader all came, and they wanted to go down there and look around, and the only thing they told me is that they felt the presence of the dwarf god, and it's like a tomb or something. They didn't really know either. They just felt like they needed to go there. So that's new. So those are basically the two ways out of here.
Okay. This other place, this is a place that no one's gone. That sounds like a side quest almost.
Yeah. Meta, the lost level is level 6, and Madgath's Castle is level 7.
Oh man, but we could go straight to level 7 though.
Yeah.
I kind of want to go as low as possible. I feel like we could always come back and loot. We got changeling stuff coming up soon that I'm hyped for. We got, man. Yes. So, okay. All right. Well, so, man, we need to rest here for a moment, but at any time, Rudy could take us topside. Do you have any interest in going or anything?
She stops you for a second, holds her head. She's like, "You guys came in on a boat, right?"
Yeah.
Yeah, your boat can't go any lower than this level. Just so you know. Also, something else. We'll get to that in a minute. And then what'd you just ask? Oh, you guys can't teleport from here without one of these. And she shows you she has a ring that's carved to look like a black bull's head.
Okay.
And she goes, from this layer down, there's actually magic that keeps you from teleporting in Undermountain. I could go with you guys, and we could teleport up if you need to. I'm fine with that. But we gotta come back here, and then you guys can continue from here.
That would be our plan for sure. But do you have a way of getting another one of those rings?
No. Halaster made this specifically for me. All of his apprentices have one. All his important people.
Okay. Lorelei at this point would like to use her cloak of shadows to turn invisible without anybody noticing.
Okay. Roll stealth.
Oh shit, fuck. Let's go. Okay, that's not great. It's a 6 plus 15, 21.
Ooh. So, Wilo goes, "Hey, didn't you guys have another friend?" You barely skirted her passive perception.
Okay.
You gonna steal this lady?
I gotta have that ring.
So,
shit.
as you're working on that, she holds her head and goes, okay. So I was already going to give you some things, but I actually just got a sending from old Halaster, and I have something else I got to give you, okay?
Okay, yeah, sure.
It's not a ring. Don't get
Shit.
all uppity. And Chirule also goes, for saving my life, I have something for you as well. And he gives you guys, let me go down to his treasure thing again. He pulls the sword out and gives it to you. No, I'm just kidding. He gives you, he holds out two things. There's a little black pearl in his hand,
Yeah.
and there is a spell scroll in his hand. And he goes, you can have one of these things from my treasure hoard. They're two of my most valuable things.
Well, what the hell are they?
This is a pearl that glows whenever an undead gets near it. And this is a spell scroll that I cannot read.
It's a pearl of what? I'm sorry.
It's a pearl that glows whenever an undead gets near it. You don't know how far, but and then he doesn't know what the spell scroll is for.
Well, we'll have that scroll. I'm sure Rudy would love that. And Rudy snatches it out of Harold's hand as he grabs it.
The pearl was within 120 feet.
Woof.
He hands you the spell scroll.
Okay.
And you don't even have to detect. You could just look at it and understand the arcane language. It's a spell scroll of Hero's Feast.
Let's go!
And then Wilo goes, Halatri, bring me the things I'm thinking of. And he disappears into a secret door on the side.
While he's gone, real quick, Lorelei's casting Pass Without Trace with her 2 key points.
Okay.
And also 2 more key points for silence.
Okay.
But just in the field directly behind Lady.
You get the feeling that she doesn't have true sight or anything, so you get away with it because you're already invisible.
But I'm gonna step into that silence bubble that is just the edge of it is right next to her.
Okay.
And I'm gonna wait for the best opportunity I can for when she's distracted to try to get that ring.
Okay. Halatri comes back out the door pretty quickly.
Okay.
And he is
I just mean at any point. You know what I mean?
Sure. He is holding the ring is back on her finger, bro.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. I need to remember what all that ring actually does, because it does more than just that. It's not just a mod permissions ring.
This is gonna be like this is gonna be the Lorelei Way of Shadow big roll.
This is it. No, it's not. So he brings out 2 things: a suit of armor that's hide armor, and what looks like a large flower bulb. And where is this thing? It's not that horn ring. He hands the armor over to her and the bulb, and she goes, these have been in my collection for a while. Well, the bulb forever. I have a few of them. This bulb, when planted, will allow you to summon Hallister to you.
Oh,
now,
shit.
I can't promise. This is what he wanted me to give you. Can't promise he's going to stay very long or actually answer all your questions. The dude's crazy, and I'm pretty sure he's just made out of pure magic energy because he will not die. It's been thousands of years, and he's not dead.
And this is what that calls him to us? Just once?
It's a large flower bulb.
Okay.
And she goes, it has to be planted, and you have to
Okay.
pour water on it, but then he will suddenly appear where that bulb is. It only works once.
Okay. Bet Rudy's taking that too.
And then this armor is hide armor of lightning resistance.
Okay.
That's what it does.
Okay.
It resists lightning.
All right. Somebody else can grab that. I'm writing down this flower bulb real quick.
So she hands that off to Renar, and he holds it.
Bet. Resist that lightning.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Hold on, I'm trying to get to this horned ring thing in here.
While all that's going on, I want to cast suggestion on what was her name, Wilo.
Okay.
And I want to suggest that she's super tired and needs to yawn.
Yeah, she's super tired and what? You're kind of echoey.
She's super tired and needs to yawn and like stretch and stuff.
Okay. What is the roll for that?
Shit, I don't even know.
Wisdom saving throw. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, it's just a wisdom saving throw.
All right, hold on just a second, and I will do that.
Does it upcast at all?
I don't think so.
Oh, it's probably just for more people or something.
Yeah, I think so. And what's your spell save?
21.
Fuck.
She rolls a 20, and she...
When her finger is outstretched, I want to snatch that ring.
Okay.
When her hands are all stretched out from yawning, I want to slip that ring.
Give me a sleight of hand.
Okay. Here we go. Do I get advantage or anything for how stealthy as fuck I'm being?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Do I get advantage for how stealthy I'm being?
Sorry, I didn't even hear you say that.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, you're silenced, you're invisible. Yeah, you can roll with advantage.
Bet. Let's go. Shit, it's not that good. It's a dirty 20. I got a 10 plus 10. Pretty good, though.
Okay. You slip the ring off of her finger. It turns invisible in your hand. I gotta roll for other people to notice.
I can roll stealth anytime. I haven't yet for my pass without a trace and stuff.
So, you slip it off her finger. It turns invisible. And then the green dragon goes, are you guys stealing right now in the middle of this? Because he has a 22 passive perception. And Wilo goes, what? What's happening? And then she also
Lorelei shadow
understands
steps.
she was just charmed because it's a charm spell. And then Lorelei shadow steps invisibly. And everybody else is like, what are you talking about?
Lorelei's outside. She is like just going. She's invisible, so she's just leaving.
Mm-hmm. So
I'll roll another stealth if I have to get out of here.
The green dragon goes, there was somebody just next to you, and then they suddenly disappeared. I could feel their presence.
Shit.
Because it had blind sight. And then he goes, one of you is missing. And you all look around, and Lorelei is not there. And he goes, they just took your ring off your finger. He goes, what? Why? But why?
Damn it. What? Harold is like, Lorelei. And he gets up, and he's like, where are you? And he's just going to start looking for her.
But she's like, okay.
And
Roll.
she,
You don't even have to roll because she's not there. So
Yep.
you look around.
she can turn invisible and stuff. We don't have a lot of control over her. As soon as I find her, I will bring it back to you. Is that okay?
I mean, I guess that's pretty fucked up of you guys.
I'm
I
a
mean,
lawful
we were all
good
cool.
paladin. I thought we were too. That's my bad. This is Lorelei. Harold will use a persuasion check to try to calm her down. I'm sorry. I will bring it back to you as soon as we find it. I didn't know she was gonna do that. Nobody had any idea. She does whatever she wants.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Okay. Oh, and I have disadvantage, but I also have foresight. Oh shit. Wait, if she's invisible, would Harold know she was gonna do that?
I mean, he probably saw like
A
the way
hubbub.
it works, it's not like a minute into the future. It's like 10 seconds.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
He reacted to probably the dragon going, "What the fuck?" a little early.
Right. Okay. Well, then I'll roll. Oh, it's a straight, too, because I have disadvantage right now. It's a straight. And what was it? A persuasion? A 9 plus 10, 19.
19. She's like, "Okay, if you go find her and get it back, that would be great. Because, I mean, I need that, and you guys aren't supposed to have it, so I really need it. It's very important. I already gave you other stuff. Maybe Hallister wanted to give you one himself. I don't know." So you run off to go look for her?
Yeah, I mean, I guess so, yeah. If she's not in here, I don't know how you look for an invisible person that you know you're not going to find. Like, and it be a real, like, I am actually trying to find her here. You know what I'm saying? Because we know we're not going to find her. We know we can't find her. It's not. You can't do it.
Yeah, we just gotta. Renner's like, I'm just gonna make a show of it. So I don't want to fight.
Yeah. Let's go outside and look for.
The ring kind of does some good stuff. Definitely does good stuff.
I just want to be able to have the choice to teleport out anytime. And, you know, she's chaotic neutral, so, you know, it is what it is.
Makes sense.
She's like, that would help us a lot. We need that.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming we all come outside looking for her. If we're all outside, we probably need to figure out where the fuck Lorelei is so we can leave. We were gonna go back to town.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
She also has the ring that would let you go back to town.
Yeah, so, you know, a big funny thing about this is that Lorelei would be in the trees nearby, just kind of leaning against a tree. Just kind of kicking it, waiting for everyone to come bitch her out for it.
So we look around for like an hour and a half.
Yep.
And then we eventually find her in a tree. All right.
Just kicking it. And she's just kind of playing with the ring in her hand. And she hops down and goes, did everybody else leave? Is the druid and the dragon guy gone?
No! Renar's like, no! They want their ring back! They immediately noticed it!
I know, that wasn't my best thief. It was good though, but we really need this ring. I feel like we have connections where we can make more of these. And we could just give her hers back after we've made more of them.
Loshing says, I feel that is a wise thought. I don't think fighting this woman is the greatest idea.
I had no intentions to fight her. I merely wanted to steal it without her ever knowing. I just wanted to borrow it without her ever knowing.
I have a feeling that they use it for more than just teleporting.
Oof.
You should fuck. You should have seen the plan I had to put the ring back on her. Well, anyway, so we have the ring now, though, and everyone's pretty much here except for Jerox. Harold, do you want to go get Jerox and we can leave? And just say you haven't found me yet? Harold's like, I can't lie.
I'm just taking my friend that we put upstairs.
We have to leave Jerox here. Shit.
Rosaline's like, I'll go get him. It's okay. I'll go get him.
Fuck.
Renner's like, I think we should just take it back. I don't think this is a great idea, guys.
I don't think that's a great idea either. Lorelei says, I don't think we should take it back.
Lowshanks is like, I mean, we could use it, but I don't think we're going to get Jerox back without it.
Fuck. Alright, so, I'm gonna go sneak into Jerox's room.
Okay.
Yep, Lorelei's gonna turn invisible and go try to sneak back into the temple, into Jerox's room.
Okay.
Yep.
Rosalind will join her.
Yeah, I can do this. I don't have to give it back.
Okay.
Yeah,
You head back, and everybody's like discussing it, and I feel like Harold and Reynard don't like this idea.
Rosalind doesn't have to sneak with Lorelei. She can just return with the party to the room. We could just be checking on our friend. Lorelei has to sneak in there, because if she gets caught, we're in trouble.
Smart. So we all head back, and Lorelei is just invisible among us.
Yep, and she's got Pass Without Trace on too. I'll cast them all again.
Okay.
And so do I need to roll a stealth?
Yes. As we head inside, you need to roll a stealth. As they go, oh, you guys are back. Did you find her?
Hold on. Okay, I got the results of this stealth, and then we will carry on. So my roll was a 15, plus 15 stealth is 30, plus 10 Pass Without Trace is 40.
They're gonna actively try and suss you guys out this time. They're not gonna be going up passive. But how much was the total? 40?
It was 40.
Okay.
So
she literally can't roll high enough without getting a nat 20. So the dragon also can't unless he gets a nat 20. But we shall see. That's cocked. Ooh, 30. But he does not notice. And you guys, what do you say to them?
Harold goes, we found her. She's not going to give the ring back. She turned invisible and ran away.
Isn't that a lie?
No, because Lorelei, I said meta that she was going to go sneak into the room.
Okay.
I think if anything, maybe Roswin knows that she was going to sneak back into the room.
Mm-hmm. So they're going to roll insight on Harold. They believe him.
Bet. Because he's awesome.
And are you guys going to go find her again? We really need that ring.
I think that we are going to leave her here and go back. I'm returning. I have to take Jerox back now.
You can't leave here unless I have my ring. Unless you walk back.
Yeah, well, that's the plan. I don't know. Yeah, you're right. I don't know what to do. I'm fucked. But I gotta go check on my friend at least.
Is to teleport or walk back. And your boat can't go back up the stream.
Lorelei reveals herself and the ring is on the table. You know we need that ring. You know we gotta have that ring.
Well, get your own, man. I worked hard. I don't even like Hallister.
What we're doing is so much more important than you wanting to live in a forest for the rest of your life.
Okay, roll persuasion with Lorelei.
I don't feel like that's wrong, and she's not exactly nice. This is one of the rare talking scenes Lorelei has ever done.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, it's a nat fail.
No.
Plus 15. Oh. Plus 15, but it's a nat fail, so.
She goes, I like My forest, it's magically sealed. I think I'll be fine. But I'm glad you gave me my ring back. I will let you go back up and come
Rosalind
back down
pipes up.
here.
She
Okay?
says, your forest may not be here if we don't get that ring.
I mean, you can roll persuasion, but she won't. After this one, she will not be swayed by this if this doesn't work.
Do a good one.
She puts the ring back on and she goes, guys, I like you. We fought. Don't fucking piss me off, okay? I'm serious.
My apologies for my friend.
You're good. I understand what you're getting at. I mean, you guys are cool with Alistair and stuff. You can ask him to make you one.
I don't disagree with her point, though. We are saving the fabric of reality here. This is Harold. Everything is messed up because of us. So you must understand how important it is to us to have the tools we need to complete our mission and set things right. With that being said, we'd like to take our leave and not cause you any more stress for now until we return and try to carry on.
All right. I understand that. And listen, you're good. I get it. I don't care enough, man. I'm sorry. The world sucks, and I just want to be here. So I would give it to you if I didn't literally need it to continue being alive.
Oof.
So I'm sorry. Ask Hallister. That's what the bulb's for.
Rudy is preparing the teleport spell.
Okay, she goes and she grabs Rudy's side, like his cloak, and you can feel, at first when you started, the magic wasn't collecting, and as soon as she touches you, you're able to collect the magic for teleport.
Bet. That's a oof. He's exhausted now. That's gonna be a big one. But Harold gathers Jerox and his things or whatever, carries him in, and he goes, "This is your last chance. Are you sure you wouldn't like to go topside and see how things have developed in your absence?"
Oh, I have to go with you guys for you to come back here. So I do have to go anyways.
Oh fuck! I keep forgetting. Oh, so much to this.
Mm-hmm.
Things are so difficult now. I'm sorry.
Oh, just wait till you find out what else the ring stops you. What else the magic stops you from doing.
Great. And he gathers around and everybody touches hands or whatever.
Fight, so I didn't mess anything up.
Yeah, okay. But we're all touching hands in a circle, and the teleport magic is rippling and all that, and yeah, we're big old arcane circle takes us to our home.
You guys teleport, and there's a sucking feeling as you then open your eyes after like a blink, and you are standing in the library of the tavern. What did we rename the tavern?
The Burning Bush Trading Post.
That's right.
Because we developed it was a tavern, but it's really more of a mansion for us, so we just developed the bottom floor into like a sitting area and like a store for people to come buy adventuring gear.
Yeah,
and then everything upstairs past that is like our personal rooms and things like that.
Yeah, and then we took over the potion selling because that one lady died.
Yeah, exactly. That's whenever we kind of adopted it and turned it into that. Plus, a lot of the stores were destroyed too, and a lot of the city was destroyed. So there needed to be more storefronts and things to make up for that. So we just kind of hopped on that and developed it all into that trading post. Right. We also own the theater.
You do own the theater, which is in session.
That's awesome.
It's been like a week and a half since you were topside.
Oh, damn.
And you guys appear, and you hear Leaf's voice through the wall. Ah, you've returned. I'm so glad to see you're all okay. It's like nearing mid-afternoon, so there's patrons. So if you need to come down, there's people here. But
That's
welcome
fine.
home.
That's fine. We are quite tired. And Harold clicks on his divine sense and just kind of like takes his normal wave of the room that they're in and just sees that it's the house is the ghost and all that. Confirms that the whole house is talking to him now because it's the ghost of Liv.
Yeah.
And he's like that. We need time to rest for sure. But if you would, could you bring some food up here for us? We're quite exhausted. We also have a guest, 2 guests.
You feel everything's normal with the house.
Okay.
It's still protected by the magics and all that. And he goes, "Yes, no problem. I'll have it up in just a moment."
Thank you, Liv.
And
And we've got guest rooms. We've got a lot of extra rooms because we were using them for tavern people to like stay overnight and stuff.
yeah.
And so we can put them in their own room.
Yeah. Wilo goes, though, she goes, you don't want to keep that guy here. You're going to want to get him to, like, a high priest.
Yeah, no, that's what we're gonna go do right now. We're just setting her up comfortably as there are guests. You know what I mean? Kind of getting her laid out for where she can stay if she's. This is a safe place, where this place is protected by magic, etc., etc. So that she knows that she doesn't. If she goes outside and feels scared, she can come back here or whatever. Just kind of making her comfortable in this area she hasn't been for hundreds of years.
Gotcha. Okay. So you show her to her room. Leaf brings up to the library, like, sitting area, some food for you guys to eat.
Matter of fact, we have Ren and Leah's room available, and that is a druid and ranger room, so she'd probably feel pretty at home there.
That's true. She can stay there.
Nice.
You can count this time as a short rest for if you need to heal with hit dice or to recoup any like spells and stuff if they work like that.
Cool.
Or points. I think monk points.
Yeah.
Are so.
Cool. So we do that. We get everybody situated. We have some food. This probably gives us some time to like chat with her as needed and get her filled in on the house and kind of our place in the city right now. We tell her that we are landowners who came upon a good fortune as adventurers and own a few properties here and there and are rehabilitating the town right now from a big massive attack from Xanathar and Rodeo right after that, and all these things that have happened in recent history, and just kind of catch her up over dinner without trying to overflow and overfill her on information.
Okay. And she receives that. She seems pretty chill about it. She likes the room. She likes the food. She hasn't been outside yet, obviously, but she absorbs it all.
Cool.
And yeah, that goes. I gotta pee and get a drink real quick. So short break, and then I'll be right back.
Yeah, I gotta pee too really bad. So I'm gonna throw it on a be right back screen, so we won't be able to hear our voices on stream. So we will be right back.
How's it going, baby? Talking. Yeah. Right, honestly. Okay. Huh? You're silly. Ooh. Oh. Back. Okay. Okay.
Colin.
Back again.
Cool. Wasn't that long? That was a quick one. Let's go. Oh. Yeah, we filled her in on stuff. I don't know. I mostly my plan here is to get a good feel for give the listening audience here a view of kind of a little preview of like our place in the world in terms of Waterdeep, and then get to a winding down point on the stream so that we can then still have time to do our XP and things like that after the stream's over.
Sure.
Because it's already 11:15 and I don't want to run it for like 6 hours or anything.
Yeah. And then probably next stream we'll head for Magdoc's castle.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so I want to give a little bit of time though to the world around us. So I'd like it. Harold's definitely going downstairs just to kind of make an appearance in terms of the town. I'm sure if it's been a week and a half and no one's seen Harold, they're probably like, dude, is he working on like the next big fucking town attack? Is he not going to be here next time next time Xanathar lasers through a mountain or whatever,
Okay, so I think everybody's probably going to join him. I don't think that she is. Wyla will probably just stay to herself. But everybody goes down to see the town. You guys are going to take Jerox probably to the temple.
Yeah, that's where we're going first. But yeah, we got to come downstairs to do that. And so Harold's going to talk to everybody and go, yes, we got Jerox. He's safe, and things like that. Let whoever's just in the tavern right now kind of know what's going on, and then head on to the temple.
So you head downstairs.
Yeah.
And you open up into the nice, luxurious tavern of the Burning Bush outpost.
Yeah, the trading post. It's like a sitting area and where everyone kind of chills at.
Yeah, Liv's actual body is behind the bar making drinks. You guys have a small turnout. There's probably about 5 people here. You don't see Volo or Floon
Yeah.
or Rand or Leah or anybody like that. These just seem to be normal patrons.
Yeah.
And as you guys are like walking through, maybe you can stop and get a drink or whatever, but you can see some of them at like the tables like whispering to each other, like, "Oh my god, I never thought I'd get to see him while I'm here." Like,
Right. Yeah, and we don't see Volo and Floon here because of the theater's probably got something going right now.
yeah.
Volo, we gave him the job of like writing and like working on our plays and stuff like that because he's got so many stories. And then we had Floon just generally working there.
We named it
The
Squidward
the Squidward Thighs Theater. Ah.
because that's where all our money gets stored.
Yeah, because every time we'd go to get some money, we'd come out with fat pockets looking like Squidward's thighs and gold coins.
Yeah, empty though of our money.
Yep,
Currently, we could put new fortunes there, but
yep, it's okay, it's okay. But yes, that's the location of our vault. But we that's probably where Volo and Floon are right now. So, but anyway, Harold will come down and he's carrying Jerox and he's just going, any of you that are of able-bodied, I'd love it if you'd, make sure that the town knows that Jerox has been returned to safety. It's good to have good news in these trying times. And he's gonna carry on and walk out the door.
A few of the workman-looking guys are like, "Oh, Jerox." "Yes, sir, Harold." And they head out. And they seem to be, you see them run out before you, and they seem to be running out to like different people, maybe trying to find tellers or whatever.
Right.
I almost said squires, but like the bell ringing people.
Yeah, the town criers.
Yeah, crier. That's what I was thinking. As you walk outside, you guys expect to see the destroyed dock ward from the large attack that happened here a few weeks ago. Right. But thanks to the money that you put in and the time that's gone by, most of the shops are rebuilt but revamped. There's the twins building, their forge is larger. You can see 2, 3 large smokestacks coming out of a giant forge that's coming out of the back of the building. It seems to be an improved version of what it was before. Mm-hmm. The bookstore seems larger. He probably doesn't have as many books since he just got resettled. Right. But it does seem like it's a larger space. All of the different stores except for the potion shop have been remade and rebuilt, including even the detective agency. Okay. The large statue that you guys had, that the masked lords had built of you in the center of the alley, is also there. And Troll Skull Alley looks revamped and renewed. Some of the buildings are still kind of being built on, but they're mostly finished.
Awesome. So Lorelei wants to like grab Rudy's massive sleeveless arm, and say, I think we should go to the twins and see if we can try to suss out that ring, and see if they have any idea on how they could maybe make one. And she'll take Ro and I don't know, whoever else wants to go with her. But he's the conjuration wizard. I have the idea that he could manifest a non-magical version, but it would look like what they are trying to show. I don't know. I think I got a good heads up on what it is and what it does, and so I want to see if they could just make it from an idea.
Okay. Low Shanks will join you guys.
Just to try a little something.
You guys head over there. I'm guessing Ron, Harold, Renar. Yeah, I guess that's all that's left. Yeah. Go ahead and head towards the temple.
Yeah, we're heading straight for the temple.
So you guys head in, and what used to be a small reception area, as you enter in, there's already lots of weapons set to the side, mostly common-looking ones. There's a new large encasement on the very front that, oh gosh, I gotta remember their names now. What are their names? It was, I don't even have them in this book.
Who are you talking about again? I'm sorry. The what? Oh, the twins. That's a toughie. I know this one. What do we name them? It was the fire and the ice guys. You said what?
Imbric and Avi.
Enbrick and
Avi's the
Avi.
blue one, Imbric's the red.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So you see Avi behind the counter, and when he sees you guys walk in, he gets a big grin on his face. He goes, "Oh my God, it's so great to see you guys. It's been so long. How do you like it?" And he gestures outwards, and you can see back in the back there's a large forge that Imbric is working some metal in. It's got way more display space. It's a bigger area. Everything is just bigger and better than before. It's a little nicer. You could tell that maybe the building district guys that you talk to, the halfling guy, probably put in some work because this is like the hero area. This is like one of the center points of the city at this point.
Lorelei, this is like the one few places that she does a lot of talking and opening up and stuff. She's mad excited to be in here, and she looks around and she's like giggling in excitement at how great everything looks. She looks at all the new swords and everything that they've been trying to restock, I guess, as everything's built back up, and is just like running around like just wow, this is awesome.
I'm glad you like it. We've been working pretty hard on it. Haven't seen you guys around. I'm guessing you're working on something, right?
Rudy, he's going to use his conjuration ability to conjure the ring, just a non-magical version in his hand that looks as identical as he can remember to it. And he just sets it on the table and he goes, "This ring allows people to teleport in and out of the Undermountain at will. Not this one, but one like it. We couldn't bring one back to try to replicate, but I was wondering if you could try or have any idea about it or know anything about it, etc., etc."
He looks it over. He's like, "Well, this isn't a magical one, but if what you're getting at is true, there's some sort of magical ruling in place over Undermountain, and this ring itself lets you get around that. I would need some sort of connection to that magic. I think this kind of thing could only, like these sort of loopholes, could only be made by the person who made the magic in the first place."
That makes sense to me. I just figured it was worth an ask. Besides that, I'll work on bringing you a copy of it because it may benefit all of the adventurers in the town or anything in terms of, I don't want to say this weird, but colonizing the entirety of Undermountain because it's as big as like a realm each level. We could literally just live there and let people destroy the top of the ground. But anyway,
I'd love to get my hands on that kind of product for sure.
Yeah, that would be a big one. Besides that, do you have anything cool since, everything went down that maybe you'd want to, I don't know, get rid of? Put into some absolute unit hero's hands? And he like kind of like gives a thumbs up with his absolute unit of a meat hand.
Let me see what I have. Right. Let's see. I'm gonna have to. He pulls out a long Eastern style blade. It is an Uchikatana style blade. It is long. It has an ornate orange handle with black steel for the guard, and then the blade itself is a shining silver. He says, "Well, we just made this. It is able to take in the strength of its user and project its slashes outwards. It's a new enchantment we've been working on. So you slash outward. I have some half plate of ice resistance.
Okay.
And
What's the number you got on that sword? I understand you probably won't have much stock right now, so you don't have to, necessarily put all your stock out here if you don't want to. If you want to keep something going, But what's the?
you guys are our friends and best customers. I would have no qualms in you taking any of it. But this, like I said, it's a newer thing we're working on. I'd say this is probably about like a 7,500 gold, 7,500.
Okay, that's a big oof, but all right, yeah. I like
I
that.
like that I sent you guys. It just always can do that.
Oof, jeez.
That's
Okay,
why it's really expensive.
yeah, I like. Okay, because that is
Oh,
pretty
that's
cool.
too-
It's the blade beam. It does that all the time.
Yeah, it can shoot 60 feet to 120 feet. The 60 to 120 is with disadvantage, though, just like any ranged weapon.
Oh man, I
So
just.
it goes to 60 normally.
Left for raw.
Or you could have disenchantment put onto something, but it would probably be 10,000 gold to have it put onto a weapon.
Right. Okay. 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 Um. Ooh, I don't know. Pretty much. I mean, Lorelei could use that. I mean, pretty much anybody could use that uses a martial weapons. That's
Yeah.
who Renar or Lowshanks wise, would they benefit greatly from that? I feel like Lorelei right now kind of would benefit greatly from that, but I don't want to just give her like everything.
Reynard doesn't need it.
Okay.
Lowshanks could use it. I think Ro could use it. All the martial classes could use it.
Right, Ro or
Fighter.
Lorelei really could use it. Yeah, either one of us. How much money do you have over there, baby? Ro is the only one here, so how much money does Ro have?
I have in the secret chest with Roswin, I guess.
So you're not here though. Roslyn's with Harold.
Row on him doesn't have much.
Yeah, he's getting small cuts.
It looks like he has 11,500.
That would make sense. I mean, we've got good little pockets here and there. Lorelei's got 8,500.
Reynard's got 16,000. Lowshanks has no money.
Could we possibly get that enchantment?
Okay.
Could we possibly get it enchanted on 2 weapons?
I mean, yeah, we could work on that for sure.
We've got enough money that Lorelei and Ro could both have it.
I mean, any enchantment we could do, we can do on anything. So
That's pretty fucking cool, my guy. I gotta tell you, that's rad as fuck. Lorelei pulls out her black wakizashi. And
he's gonna.
Rudy's gonna
before
help her pay for it though.
Okay, before you guys make decisions, he
Okay.
also has.
Yeah.
He pulls out a tuning fork. Just a normal looking tuning fork, and he lays it down. And he says, "This tuning fork is attuned to the plane of water,
Okay.
and it can be used for the abilities of the plane shift spell.
Ooh.
And then I also have."
Does it just open a portal to the water plane? How does it what does it do?
So the way the plane shift the spell works is that you have to have a tuning fork attuned to it to the plane to use it.
I see.
So this would let you go to the plane of water, basically.
Okay. Well, okay.
And we're working on more of those. I'm from the water plane, Enric's from the fire plane. We got a fire one coming up. We're working on getting them to where we can actually do more things, but those are the 2 places that we have a frequency for.
Well, if you happen to make one that can take us to the celestial plane, that would be awesome.
Hold
on, I know what it's called. It's called Truth Gauntlet or something really ridiculous, but it's basically Torm's realm.
Yeah, but it's part of the bigger plane of something.
Yeah. Oh, it's called True Heart. It is in the It's in Mercuria, the second of the seven heavens.
Oh wow.
Yep. True Heart.
So Mercuria, got it. Well, I'll look out for it. If we can get that done, we'll get it done.
That'd be a tough one, but I'd be impressed as hell. But you've impressed me many times before, so. But anyway, what was the? You were gonna tell us one more thing.
I also have this better version of the amulet you wear there. One of them has the thing, the heart amulet, right?
Yeah, the perioptive wound clo. No, yeah, perioptive.
So this is kind of like that. This is the amulet of indispensable. It allows you to move quicker towards somebody who has gone down, so that you're able to help them out.
Oh.
And when healing, you heal people better.
Okay, we like that. How much is that?
So that will be. That's. I'll say that's probably like 5,000.
Okay. Me liking that. That's a good one.
Rose is Ro here?
Yeah.
Oh, is here.
Ro's going to get that for Roswin.
Sick.
Do we have enough money to give Ro that enchantment as well, though, for the sword?
He'd rather help Roswin, probably.
It would be good if we've got money.
But we have the money if we have everyone. We just don't have all the money right here.
Oof.
And that's like low shakes. Like we don't have all the money like right here. And so Avi's like, I mean, if you guys just want to leave everything here and go get it, like I totally like trust you. We're like best friends. You're good.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, we want. I mean, if you can at least get the enchantment started, we've got the money.
It's gonna take at least a day for us to finish the enchantments. We have them set up, but
that's fine. We have to rest. We've been in Undermountain this entire time, and it is wearing us out. So we are going to be resting, relaxing for a little bit here at home, and then we will be returning soon. But you have plenty of time. So yeah.
Yeah, if you leave them here and then just bring me the money when it's finished, then that's fine.
You
but
got
we
it.
got paper right now.
Yeah, Lorelei's already given him 10 grand to pay for hers entirely.
Okay. So then 5,000, and all together, since you're buying in a bundle, well, you didn't try, so never mind. It's 25,000.
Yeah, that's fine. Did you pay the other 5,000 already, baby? For that item thing?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, so we only owe 10,000 then. Left.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's paying the 5,000 right now. Bet.
So just the 10,000 for Rose thing, which we will have.
Yeah.
I will send you. Oh, damn! I gotta find it again. I'm sending that thing in the chat. I just gotta find it in the actual Discord picture thing, because I have a picture for that stat block.
So yeah, send her that item thing, and then we'll figure out how that sword works. Instead of doing a normal attack, it can shoot out now as a beam instead.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You have to use your bonus action, but then your attack actions can be used as ranged attacks.
I'm all for opening up the ranged abilities for Lorelei here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all about it. So yeah.
But yeah, it costs your bonus action to activate, and then I'll say it can do it continuously for 10 attacks, and then you have to bonus action again.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Or something like that. We'll work out exactly what it does before the next game. because I'm basing it off that thing, and it has to have some requirement. I don't know. Maybe it should just be able to attack and do. We'll work it out. Anyways, I put the amulet in the thing.
Thank you.
Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay. So yeah, we leave our weapons with them. We, give them a high five, tell them how cool they are. And then we mosey on out, I guess, to go see where Harold and the rest of them are. Yeah, that guy. So
you guys head to the order.
Yeah, we
the
can
other squad
shift over there and do their little thing.
Yeah. So you guys arrive at the Order of the Gauntlet. It's nighttime. The 3 large main temples sit before you. They're not having mass or anything because obviously it's like later in the night. And so, which one are you gonna? Where are you gonna go?
Well, Harold is going to his mom.
Okay.
Like straight to the top out.
So you head into the Torm Temple, and you ask one of the priests there for Savra. They were like, "Oh, it's so good to see you. Oh yeah, we'll go get her for you."
Yeah, I'm holding a wounded dwarf.
Like, "Oh, it's Jerox. Oh, wow, okay." And so Savra comes out, and she goes, "Oh, son, it's so good. Oh God, okay.
I found Jerox, mother.
Yeah, I can see that. Is he okay?"
I don't really know. We've removed as many of the curses as we can, but it looks like he's had infernal dealings. So he is subdued for now, but I would keep him under watch. But he means well in his ideals.
I don't need that. Stop. Somber goes, "Okay.
Yeah.
So his spirit is still true. All right." And she raises her hand, and a few of the priests come up, and then she goes, "Raise a forbidden spell. Create an area where we can put him into. We'll have to watch him closely and do some work." And the priests hold their hands out for you to pass them Jerox.
Which I do.
Okay, so you hand him over, and they take him into the back. And you, as Harold, know that there's an area where they usually deal with called a thing where you get a spirit out of somebody.
An exorcism.
Yeah. So basically, they're going to take you to the exorcism area. That's where they're taking him. So I'm guessing you explain everything to Savra that happened.
Yeah.
Everything that's going on right now.
Oh yeah, Mama. Oh yeah.
She nods along. She's like, okay. It's very interesting. And as you're talking all this, Roswin, are you going to say anything about your Mr. dealings, like the note that you got or anything like that?
Yeah, I'll,
It'd be a good place to, be a good place to get some info.
Okay.
Tell them
Ooh.
at the doors of the city of doors is in peril. Sorry.
Sabra goes.
How about that?
And yeah, okay, so you guys explain everything, and Sabra's like, okay. So Rodeo is really out here doing some stuff. We just thought maybe he kidnapped him, but...
He making moves out here, Ma. He making moves.
She goes, as far as I can understand everything that you're saying, it seems like Asmodeus is using this Rodeo character to take on not just the divine gate, but the thing that separates us from other worlds entirely, not just realms. Something big is going to happen. I don't really know that much. The best I can give you is information on this, other than helping Jerox and trying to get information out of him, and things you would probably already know. Is that I know that the Lady of Pain rules the City of Doors. She's a powerful celestial, but I don't really know what she rules over. or anything else. I've just heard the names and connection. I could put people on some research and send you a message if I get any information, though.
That would be amazing, Mother. Thank you for your assistance.
Of course. The entire realm at stake.
Jerox was corrupted by dark energy, and he had 2 dragons with him. And he just like runs through the whole. You know, I mean, we've already done this, but at the same time, he's just like venting to his mom about everything that's going on right now. Like, dog, this is crazy.
And I mean, we'll do our best. Devil contracts aren't the easiest thing to get rid of, but we do have some very high holy men, myself included.
Well, and myself as well. If you need my abilities, please contact me. I can contribute in many ways. I need a rest first, but yeah.
I appreciate that, son, but I think as soon as you rest, you should go. This isn't just our realm at stake. It could be every realm.
Jesus Christ. Well, okay. Fuck.
I think you should keep going towards Rodeo and just leave Jerox to us. You saved him as best as you could. It sounded like he was about to be just killed outright anyways if you didn't get him calmed down.
And, Mother, I'd prefer it if it doesn't come to that, but remember that he's made terrible decisions, and justice is absolute. That is the law that he operates by. Lawfully neutral. Anyway, that's meta, but, you know. If it were up to his people, they may very well punish him for his deeds as well. I don't know.
They may, if he's actually done anything. I mean, for us, we follow a lawful good spirit who will obviously hold him for his evil acts, but technically he never did anything against Helm, or he would have lost his paladin abilities.
Right. No, I more mean like they are lawful neutral people, so they're more likely to be like, no, you did a bad thing, you should die for it, rather than we're lawfully good, you did a bad thing, we want to save you and rehabilitate you, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm assuming that whenever Jerox left, like, his people didn't leave the temple as far as we know, so there was probably a rift or a divide in the community of Helm, this religious following.
There will be a lot happening soon, I'm sure.
Right.
But we will take care of him for now. We'll at least get him back on his feet and not a devil anymore.
Right, for sure. Okay, well, I will leave it in your hands, and if you need me, don't hesitate. We are going to make merry and rest.
Yes, and I will let you know as soon as I get any information. I'll have people reading through the holy text immediately.
Thank you.
And so, you guys depart, and you end up catching the rest of the squad on the way. On there. And they go, hey, we need 10,000 gold.
Yeah. Let's see. Who had a bunch of gold? I'm sorry. Somebody had a ton.
Renner has 16,000.
187,700 gold.
Good lord. Oh yeah, you're the treasurer. Jesus. Alright, so Roswin pays for it.
How much do I need in minutes?
Big pockets, 10,000.
Okay.
We'll just stop by and pay that on the way out. Fuck it. Just to be like, ha, gotcha. We were gonna make you wait, but look how cool we are.
we pay our debts. And then I'm guessing there's a very adorable scene of Ro trying to give Roswin that.
Oh, it's like a little heart hands. They can, have a romance of their own.
Do it. Lorelei's like dead-eyed, like, ooh, fuck you. Oh man.
Ro, like Ro could be like.
They're not romance.
They're the same person from different realities. That's weird. That's basically just masturbation.
Ro's God.
Yeah, that's true too. Ooh, weird. Got a deity kink.
Oh no!
Alright.
Okay.
Anyway.
Get back to the tavern. We start drinking, hanging out, smoking, the whole,
Yep.
and
Having
it
a
was
good,
probably
what is it? What is the grass we call here? What is it?
some dumb
Some pipe weed or something like that. I don't even know.
wheatgrass or something like
Weed
that.
grass. Yeah. Fuck it. Rolling spliffs. And then we do our long rest, and you know, I feel like that's a really good stopping point for us to still have time to do EXP and stuff. But
That's what I was thinking.
yeah, totally. So that was lit.
Yeah, a lot of talk.
Yeah.
Next time, we're literally gonna enter some straight up dungeon crawl ass like traps every 5 feet style gameplay. So
Yeah, dude, it's gonna only get more and more wild. This is more just finally getting started and getting recordings behind us and stuff. But yeah, nah. So the catch up will be done soon, I assume, for everyone to get all read up on it.
work's the best time I have to work on it, but sometimes it gets too overflowing.
Yeah.
But I'll have it done as soon as I can.
Yeah, we're buzzing it out a little bit every day. So just read that, get caught up, and come watch the live streams again. So yeah, that was cool. I'm gonna end the stream now.